For this video we're going to look at setting up the generic mail app on an iPad and setting up an email account with your Office 365 account. So there's two ways of doing this. We can either go into settings, and this is version 11 of the iOS software, and you'll see that we've got an accounts and password, and if we click on there I can add an account and I will get this screen. If you're on version 10 it's slightly different. The accounts and password will be within the iTunes and App Store. Just above there will be another option which is something like mail and accounts, and you can click on there and you'll get to this same screen. Alternatively, if you just click on the mail app and you don't have an account set up, it will go straight to that screen. So the option that we want is Exchange, and then simply type in the email address and then a name. It will come up as Exchange as default, and depending on whether you have other Exchange accounts and stuff, might be a bit more sensible to change it to the name of your school or work email or something like Office 365. And when you click next, it will say, do you want to sign in to CloudW or whatever your school domain name will be. Sign in. And then pop in your password. Click accept. And then you get the options. You can have it synchronize your mail, contacts, calendar, reminders, notes. You can have them do all of them or just switch them off, whichever ones that you don't want it to do. Usually by default you can leave it to all of them. Click save. And it will go to your email box. You will find on mobile devices that you will not get all of your emails in. The old ones will not appear. It will, depending on the storage space on your iPad, either set it to a week, a fortnight or a month. And any older emails are still on the server if you log in through a web browser or you log in with full Outlook on the laptop. They're still there, but you won't see them on the iPad. This is just because it's trying to save some space. If you want to change that setting so you see more email than the default, if you go into the settings and in accounts and passwords, you will see the mail that you've set up, Office 365, and you'll see there days to sync, and we can have no limit, a day, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks or a month. It will usually set that, as I say, depending on the amount of storage space that your iPad has. So it's put it on this one for a month. But I can, if I wanted to, go to no limit. Obviously, if you've got a lot of email, that can take up a lot of room. And if you've only got a 16 or 32 gig iPad, then you'll quickly run out of space. So usually a week, 2 weeks or a month is fine. And that's how we set up the generic email app on the iPad.